What's the origin of Chapter 1747? These holes are all similar to space crack, and they have always existed here, but no one usually notices it. Only the Star Emperor token can activate them. The shape of the hole is also the same as the Star Emperor token. In the void, there are a total of 9 holes, and there are some subtle and mysterious connections between each other. These 9 token-shaped holes are connected end to end, and they form a group that Yang-Kai can't see. Understand the formation. 9 is the extreme, and Yang Yan once told Yang-Kai that she produced a total of 9 Star Emperor tokens during the peak period that year. If all 9 Star Emperor tokens can be collected, it will reveal a secret of shocking. What is the secret of this shocking? Yang Yan did not say clearly. It is obviously related to this scene. Yang-Kai looks thoughtful on the face, and gradually connects what he has seen and heard in the past, but he can't figure out Yang Yan's intentions. Gloomy Soul Island is definitely related to Yang Yan. There is no doubt about this. Otherwise, there will be no 9 token-shaped void cracks, and there will not be the same number of holes as the total number of Star Emperor tokens. In Yang-Kai's loss of consciousness, that piece of Star Emperor token has already flown into a hole, just covering the hole tightly, leaving no gaps, as if the void crack was covered by the Star the Emperor token made up for the same. For a moment of contemplation, Yang-Kai flipped his hand wrist, and 4 more Star Emperor tokens appeared on the palm. These 4 Star Emperor tokens have been obtained by coincidence in several decades since Yang-Kai entered the Star Territory. One of them is a gift from Ghost Ancestor, and it is also the only one that seals the Star Emperor token of the Great Emperor Divine Ability. However, during the battle with Luo Hai on the Scarlet Billow Star, it was released by Yang-Kai. With the help of Star Emperor token, Luo Hai was killed. Although there is no seal, the Star Emperor token has been preserved. The second piece is Yang-Kai's first experience in Flowing Flame Sand Field that year, and he earned it in the 6-layer building residence. The third piece originally belonged to Yi Siyun, but was later transferred to Yang-Kai. The fourth piece is obtained from the altar of Star Emperor Mountain. Counting the Star Emperor token obtained today, Yang-Kai already has 5 yuan in his hand. Of the remaining 4 pieces, Yang-Kai only knows that there is 1 piece in the Constant Gathering Chamber of Commerce, and the other 3 pieces are whereabouts unknown. After the 4 Star Emperor tokens were taken out, it was true that they wanted to escape from Yang-Kai's control, but Yang-Kai remained silent and let them fly out. Unsurprisingly, these 4 Star Emperor tokens were also embedded in the void after crossing the arc in midair to make up for the existence of those holes. The next moment, 5 Star Emperor tokens simultaneous burst into rays of light, and a mysterious and extreme force emerges from the Star Emperor token and envelopes Yang-Kai. The power of Saint Yuan, which has been silent for a long time, is like a dam that bursts its bank. It flows through Yang-Kai's flesh and blood and meridians, delivering amazing power. Experiencing this long-lost power, Yang-Kai took a deep breath, relaxed and joyful. Up to now, he has figured it out. It is precisely because there is a Star Emperor token in his hand that Ming Yue is able to use Saint Yuan's power to beat Sha Hu completely unprepared. Just as he is now. I just don't know if Ming Yue originally had the Star Emperor token, or if he accidentally discovered it here. Ming Yue is dead, these can no longer be explored. Yang-Kai is shaped like a javelin, stove in place, looking up at void, his eyes are deep. His thoughts pass through the void and reach far away. He is vaguely aware that behind this void, there is a wider world hidden. The excitement of this world is far beyond the Star Territory where you live, where there are more powerful martial artists and more terrifying law power. Yang-Kai divine movement outside, it's been a long time since I can't wake up. He wants to see what this world looks like, but no matter how hard he tries, and watching not clear, he only vaguely feels the soul of On in a channel, continuously moving forward, as if it never ends. Beyond the col, Sha Hu held his hands on his back, quietly looking forward. He doesn't know why Yang-Kai entered there, but it's been a month since he entered. Gloomy Soul Island is now in complete control of him, and all of them were targeted at him. All of the martial artists were killed, and the remaining martial artists have also been loyal to him. Sha Hu once again became the island master of Gloomy Soul Island. Pang Zhen, Qian Mo and Shang Ao come together. Shang Ao not at all died, but was imprisoned by Ming Yue and suffered some torture, that's all. Without taking Muddy Heaven Pill, Shang Ao can perform very well. One can imagine how much battle strength he can grow if he takes Muddy Heaven Pill. Ming Yue is naturally reluctant to kill such a potential subordinate. His original intention was to imprison him for a period of time, to sharpen his temperament, and then find a way to conquer, but in the end he could not wait until that day. After Ming Yue died, Shang Ao was rescued by Qian Mo. At this moment, the three of them approached, and at the entrance of the col, stone puppet with the heaven-shaking pillar on his shoulders and item spirit Lu Yan, who was transformed into a human form and looked very beautiful, looked at them vigilantly. The three of them were locked in by stone puppet and Lu Yan's spiritual mind instantly, and their bodies were instantly stiff and they did not dare to move. 2. They are not malicious, don't be nervous. Sha Hu corner of the mouth twitched, quickly cupped one fist in the other hand. Stone puppet's eyes rolled, remained unmoved, still leaning forward, maintaining the posture of attacking at any time, but Lu Yan's spiritual wisdom was a little higher, and he took a coldly glance at Sha Hu to suppress his hostility. Sha Hu blushed with shame for a while. I think he was the one of the very best powerhouse on Sorrowless Ocean, and he was in trouble to Gloomy Soul Island for 300 years. Although he has not been able to use Saint Yuan, he believes that after Muddy Heaven Pill's body tempering. Compared to the previous year, he was only strong but not weak, but that's it, he was no better than Yang Kai's. Needless to say the stone man, he is as strong as an ox guy. When Saint Yuan cannot be used, Ten Sha Hus may not be able to wrestle with him. That gorgeous female is even more incredible, within the body flowing thunderfire, two kinds of violent power, imposing manner is pressing, the pressure on Sha Hu is greater than stone puppet. Facing this female, Sha Hu is like facing a Void King stage, although he does not clear how strong the Void King stage is. To comfort stone puppet and Lu Yan, Sha Hu turned his head to look at Pang Zhen and the others and asked, "What's the matter?" Shang Ao and Qian Mo commanded, "I want to come over and say thank you to Sect Master Yang." Pang Zhen replied respectfully. "It should be." Sha Hu nodded, looked towards Qian Mo and Shang Ao, said with a bitter smile, "But I'm afraid it won't happen now. You have also seen it. No one can pass here. I can only wait for Yang Kai-on to come out." "We just wait." Shang Ao cold snort. After learning that this time On was able to get out of trouble, it was basically Yang Kai's credit. Shang Ao wanted to thank him in person. As for Sha Hu, he also made a lot of effort, Shang Ao not at all put in the eyes. The entanglement between Sea Palace and Sea God Palace is so deep that it cannot be easily resolved overnight. Sha Hu obviously knows this too. He doesn't care about Shang Ao's indifference. Instead, he asks with interest, "By the way, old man these days has been busy with Gloomy Soul Island. Time to ask carefully, what exactly is Pang Zhen, Yang Kai?" Listening to him, Shang Ao and Qian Mo couldn't help expressing expressions of interest. Powerhouse has always respected the stronger existence. Qian Mo and Shang Ao are both commanding figures in Sea Clan. They are highly powerful, but when compared with Yang Kai, two people found that On is not enough to look at. They have lived in the deep sea for a long time, and they don't know much about the inland matters. They are not even as good as Pang Zhen. They are naturally curious about Yang Kai's origin. Sect Master Yang is High Heaven Sect Master. Pang Zhen thought for a while, and the expression replied solemnly. High Heaven Sect? Sha Hu stunned. Why didn't old man hear of this sect? Pang Zhen smiled bitterly. Martial uncle disappeared 300 years ago naturally. It's impossible to hear that this High Heaven Sect has only been established for 15 years. 15 years. The background is not deep. Sha Hu chuckled softly. But there is Yang Kai, this kind of capable person. As long as it takes time, it will definitely be on par with Battle Sky Union and Thunder Typhoon Sect. Martial uncle. Pang Zhen didn't know whether to cry or laugh. Thunder Typhoon Sect and Battle Sky Union are already history. They were destroyed. Sha Hu expression was shocked, cry out in surprise. Well, it was destroyed by Sect Master Yang's High Heaven Sect. Sha Hu sucked in a breath of cold air. Qian Mo and Shang Ao looked at each other. Both saw the shocked look in each other's eyes. Qian Mo and Shang Ao don't know much about the situation in the interior, but they have heard of the names of Thunder Typhoon Sect and Battle Sky Union. They dominate the Gloom Star Inland thousands of over. Great influence of 10,000 years. Star Emperor Mountain was also destroyed by him. Pang Zhen threw out another shocking news. What? Sha Hu was completely shocked now, even the Star Emperor Mountain was destroyed by him. That's not true, because most the powerhouse of Star Emperor Mountain has been gathered into High Heaven Sect by Sect Master Yang. Today's High Heaven Sect is the strongest sect in Gloom Star. How does my Sea Palace compare to this? Sha Hu asked urgently. I'm afraid it's something not up to par. Pang Zhen speak frankly, but because we and High Heaven sect are deep sea and inland, there is no intersection. Moreover, the headquarters of High Heaven sect is located inside the flowing flame sand field. It can almost be said to be solid, no one can break it. Shah Hu was instantly sluggish. Flowing flame sand field, he naturally knows that it is one of the forbidden places of Gloom Star. Normally no one can enter it. High Heaven sect actually set up headquarters in it. How does this happen? Arrived? Not only is Shah Hu dumbfounded, Qian Mo and Shang Ao are all dumbstruck, unbelievable expressions. Pang Zhen wittily said nothing. He could understand the shock in the hearts of the leaders of Shah Hu and Sea Clan too. Which powerhouse of Gloom Star has not been shocked when I heard these news? When this information was transmitted to the deep ocean, Sea Palace was also completely shocked. Several palace masters almost had trouble sleeping and eating, lest Yang Kai's ambitions swelled and extended his minions to the sorrowless ocean. Facts have proved that Yang Kai is not at all. It took several years for the palace masters of Sea Palace to gradually feel relieved. On the multicolored Sunlight Island a few days ago, Yang Kai proposed to trade with Sea Palace and exchange information. Those palace masters probably did not understand Yang Kai's intentions. He did not answer for a long time.